This is the roll toe massolette toe clip for the live shoeing the South Carolina Farrier Association competition. I chose this because I wanted to be safe for the horses that we're using at the contest. A little bit of challenge, but not so challenging it's not possible. I'm running in Coke because that's what's been lit. But I can tell you, in gas, the moves are going to be the same. First thing we're going to do is we're going to throw a bump just into the toe, yay big, just for the clip. Because it has a rolled toe, you don't need to worry about bumping out the rest of the section. Almost like I knew what I was doing when I picked the shoe list. Okay, real quick massolette bump. All we're going to do is take about 2 inches, give her a little kick, drive her in. Embrace that bow. Keep that bow in your steel. And the material will jump right to the clip. And I'm hitting the corners of the bar stock that are closest to me. I'm driving the energy into the steel from corner to corner. That's step one. Now we got our bump. Now we're going to widen it. Don't worry about people say, oh, you're forging all of your clip out. The hell we are. We have plenty of material in there. Big old chunk of steel in there. That's inch wide. We started with 11 and a half. We're down to 11. I put a ½ inch into the clip. Now I'm going to use the round side of my hammer. And I'm going to pull that material back to me. I'm going to push the material away from me. Pretty easy so far. So if you were doing the live shoeing, I would trim, get my measurement, figure out what I need, get my bottom measurement, cut my steel, go back, dress the foot, run back, bump my clip, work on my specimen shoe. Right about now you should be 5 to 10 minutes deep in the class. Plenty of time. So we did a roll toe because the challenge to putting a massolette on a shoe is to not have a source. But we're doing live shoeing and we're under the gun. So if I was asked to do this for some obscure reason at the client's house or at the vet clinic, I would put a roll toe on just to hide my source. Make it look like a professional was there. From here, we're just going to do a simple toe bend, nothing hard about it. Lifting up with my tongs, driving down with the hammer. Driving straight down and lifting up. Come over here, find our center dot. Finish out my toe bend. Staying off of my clip. Now, since your measurements are dialed because you've been practicing for weeks, you should have no problem taking the edge of your hammer and coming right into your toe clip right now. Whoa! Almost my forehead. Just going to pull that out. I'm trying to get into a position where you can see it. You can use the heel of your hammer or you can use the side, it doesn't matter. It's not uncommon for me to get in there with the round side of my hammer and kind of draw it out just like a rounding hammer could. Then we'll go over to the horn and we'll kind of tidy it up. So you can see when I flip this up how much material I've ripped out of the front of that shoe. That's a big old source hole. But it won't matter because the judge is calling for a roll tail. So we're going to roll right through that like it doesn't even exist. I would call this a field expedient massolette shoe. You're not trying to impress anybody with a sharp edge off of the front edge of the foot. We're going to roll it in really pretty. Actually, in this heat, I would plan on pulling my toe clip and then building the shoe while the clip is already pulled. So we'll go ahead and come to the edge of the anvil. We'll pull our clip down. And once your clip is flipped down, keep going. Steer it with your hammer handle. What a great way to pull your clip in a hurry. Now this is going to be tough because this is a small piece of steel. I'm going to come back to the back of the heel and I'm just going to start pushing in the roll toe. And what that does, that creates the illusion that this shoe is a lot more bumped up than what it actually is. So there's the shoe with the clip drawn. Clip is on it. The clip is actually leaning outward. And my rolled toe is already into the shoe, and you really can't see, except for maybe right there, where the section ends and where the source hole begins. From here, just gently push your toe clip back into your section. And honestly, from this point forward, it's just a simple plain stamp or 3/4 fuller shoe. I'm going to hit it one time with the fire and one time with the vise. And that'll be it for how I make the massolette with the rolled toe. It's pretty simple. I did this because at a competition we should be very grateful for the horses that we're allowed to use. So in return for using these people's horses, I want to make sure the horses are all shod with roll toes up front, something gentle, non-invasive, and we're going to set the toes back a little bit on the hind feet. You see a lot of competition horses go walking out with toe extensions and toe clips on everything. That's not very conducive to convincing those people to bring their horse back the following year. So we'll just go ahead and put that clip where it belongs. Nice and round and pretty. I like a toe clip that feels like a suction cup. I don't like a toe clip that's just bent straight over. I like where you can kind of hook your finger behind it and it sort of hovers off your hand. So we'll hit it in the vise real quick. Come here, vise. It's strategically placed so we can get to it. And all I'm trying to do now is finish out the roll toe and get rid of that last little bit of source hole. The trick to making a roll toe look really good is just rasp straight across. That's how you get that nice even taper. That'll work. Get out of that place. Give it a quick brush. Quick brush. And what's cool about this is now, when I show you the section, you'll be able to see that you don't really need to hem that much. It's hard to see, but my toe is blown out so far that I don't have to hem a lot on my branches. I can let it blow out to match the toe. So that to me is also field expedient. Yeah, guys, any questions, let me know. See you in February.